When you buy Phoenix, you buy local. Yeah, buddy.
Hello, hello. Hey, everybody.
My head's too fat. Try to hide behind
PC's so big. Ice cream so good. Yum, yum, yum. Wyvern so thick. Absolute monster PC. This Ray, you did it, so it's all your fault. Desiree, 12 over 12. Trashy, Castle Raven. Hello, hey everybody. And then I know there was Mr. Full Panda. Yeah, Mr. Full Panda. Hello, hello. Am I missing anybody? Devs, what's up? Fozzie, Daddy Magics. Goggle, hello, hello.
Lots of people. Red shirt gang today.
NPC red shirt, everyone sub. He'll do the Macarena. Listen,
Oh,
I will do my attempt with whatever I'm comfortable with. If you guys sub or do anything, I'll try my best. But Castle Raven, thank you so much for resubscribing. 17 months, 17 whole years. Dang, absolutely. Man, that is crazy.
Makes some people real jealous with this thing.
Oh yeah. So the absolute ridiculous packaging for the Founders 4090.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
So yeah, actually, I completely neglected to mention this the other day, but this isn't our first pre-configured build. Our first pre-configured build was actually the Harpy Order 1270. And you might be asking, well, what are you talking about? What do you mean pre-configured build? Patrick saw some demand for, the opposite of like as much customization as you can have, just something where you can just kind of click add to cart, more or less. You just pick windows, you just pick your color, you add to cart. And it's like something that we've designed to work well. And you just boink, you just hit add to cart. And so yeah, now whenever you go and you look at any of our models, there's like an option, a big old button for check out the pre-configured version, where if you have no idea what you want or need and you just kind of want to have a solid experience at a certain price point, you just go check out that model, that pre-configured, and yeah, we'll take care of the rest.
Like NVIDIA and the Temple of Doom.
So yeah, if you go on our website right now though, and you look at the Wyvern and you go on to the pre-configured option, you'll notice that it doesn't have a 4090. That's because this person ordered right before all the 4090s disappeared off the face of the earth.
And don't request the Founders because this is once in a lifetime for us.
Yeah.
I accidentally got this.
Yeah, we were concerned about what the heck we were gonna do because we couldn't really get any 4090s anymore, and Pat just so happened to figure out that he could snag a NVIDIA Founders
From NVIDIA Direct.
Yeah. So this is, yeah, like Pat said, this is a very rare occurrence. If this happens again, it won't be for a very long time. You're lurking because working, but we have your ears. I did think it was really funny that you guys were sitting working out trash bat ecology while stream was starting up. I did enjoy that. That was funny.
Yeah. I like the little trash cans with wings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we learned from Trashy that the group is called the Colony. The little
Hockey puck.
pretty sure yeah, you guys like a colony of little trash cans with wings flying around, and it's funny. You want one? You're pretty sure that card is your entire PC budget though?
No, actually, this was well, I mean, yeah, it is expensive, but I got this card for way cheaper than the market right now.
Yeah.
If I didn't spend $2,000 on a 4090.
If you ever stream, that's your logo, trash can with bat wings. Absolutely. Bat ears, yay or nay?
You guys like that post last night in the Discord? I like saw it was an MSI like Trio 4090 or something. I put an arrow and it said deal. It was $1999.99 for 4090. I mean, that's one of the, I guess, better prices. I don't know. I've seen some for like 23, which is pretty bad.
And yeah, if anything is off, if anything's messed up, let us know. We can't talk about why, but we had to kind of move things around. So.
Oh yeah, we
tried to
rearranged some stuff.
Tried to move everything back into place as best we could.
That 4090 is misplaced. It's supposed to be in my house. Supposed to be in my PC.
Man, it's a Wednesday. That's wild. I don't know what day it feels like. It does not feel like Wednesday. It almost feels like I've had a whole week just in the first couple days of this week. You work from home today too, so it feels like Tuesday for you? Oh. I mean, if you don't mind, maybe throw it in the Discord as well. That'd be fun. You can throw it in the art channel where the only thing in there is my cursed drawings. Brian, I'm looking for boots with 2 evades, movement speed, mana cost reductions, and damage reduction while injured. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to the closest town, okay, and then immediately go out of town, and then on your first right, you want to take your first right, and then you have to keep walking, and then you're gonna see a tree on your left, and then that's when you know that there's a secret cave across the path on the right. And you have to say the secret phrase, and the secret phrase is, and I want you to listen really carefully because I'm only going to say it once because it's a secret phrase. The secret phrase is
The money.
octopus. And then you say the secret phrase, and then the cave will open up. Then inside the cave will be a little maze. It's not a big maze, just a little maze. And then after you get through the maze, then you can talk with the vendor. And the vendor will have those boots. Clean it up in a piss trough. Instructions not clear. The vendor exclusively speaks in Goblin, though. You need to make sure you know Goblin language. If you don't, you need to learn it. But yeah, you need me to source them. Listen, I've never played and I've never owned a Diablo game. So you're gonna be waiting a hot sec on that one.
Garden Z Neo. Ooh.
Those look really good. Followed instructions to a T, just waiting for my factory reset to finish.
Give me a killer system. Oh, show.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm jelly.
I didn't realize it was like loaded to the teeth with drives.
Jelly. Well, this is kind of like
Man,
our like a creator, I guess.
yeah, that's fair. Anyone snag any good games on Steam during the sale? I did not.
Not this year.
This Ray share with the class? Oh wow, yeah, Disray did share with the class. Oh my. You know, I was thinking about it. I almost feel like it needs little bat ears on the lid. Not to critique too much. That was very cool.
I backed out again.
I'm catching up on Discord messages and devs posting me about to make an outrageous amount of spaghetti because I never know how much to cook. Yeah, that's me. I've gotten like the pasta thing that I make down to a science, but before, whenever I would, you know, just randomly, whenever I just make something, I'd just like randomly pick how much noodles. Absolutely never correct.
Nudes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone, the internet is going to be plagued by this, but Spotify Wrapped is today.
Oh.
I was looking at mine. Sorry you're late. Didn't get the notification till now. No problem. I assume you're the customer for this one. 1273.
Sorry, we'll have to give your founders 4090 to the next customer.
No.
Just kidding.
Thank you. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, no, it's absolutely no issue being late because not everyone gets to tune in. We stream in the middle of the workday, so understandably, we just appreciate you being here hanging out.
Oh yeah. You probably missed. Okay. Got a little surprise for you.
Hi guys, how you doing today? It's rare to catch you live so that you can ask. But did you know about Deep Cool's PSUs? Are they good if you used it in any builds? Have you ever used a Deep Cool power supply?
I don't think so.
I don't think I've ever seen a deep. Yeah. Well, so here, let me find the link for you real quick.
A little surprise for you.
There's like a resource that we typically use. There's a resource that we use that's pretty reliable that they have really good information about power supplies. So if you visit that link, try and find the power supply that you're interested in and see, you know, where it's at in this tier list. It's like if it's like C or lower, you probably don't want to use it.
Don't know the surprise was? Eh, what? It's a Founders Edition 4090. Like, they're hard to get.
For her, a garlic pesto spread over your nudes. Yep. What is being built now? Order 1273.
Making people jealous in here.
That tier list is still updated to the current coming PSUs. Yeah, it probably should be. So obviously it's not like super like duper like if there's like a power supply coming out tomorrow, it'll have it on it. Like it's not like that. But like with like all the new power supplies releasing for ATX 3.0, they had like speculative positions, and then I haven't looked at it, but I would guess by now they're probably not speculative anymore. And having a hard time with that word. But it does seem like they keep their eye on things and date it.
Go to your home.
How's it going, boys? It's going good. Dang it.
What are you doing?
Ruining everything. Are you guys former military? No.
Nope.
No. But we do work with MVG charity, military veteran gaming gamers charity. We really like working with them. They support veterans through gaming, kind of building a community where they can get support and kind of find fellowship and stuff like that. And obviously that like really aligns well with what we do, and we also just think that they're really cool people and are doing a good thing. So. That's cool. Your brother used to be in the Marines and is big in gaming. Not sure if he's heard of MVG though. You'll pass along. Heck yeah, please do.
Definitely check them out.
And one of these days, I think we need to donate to like through our thing, just so that we can break the number, so that people will try and.
No one wants to erase the current number.
Yeah. Our community has raised $420.69
You guys are degenerates.
for MVG. And we haven't had a donation in a while. We're hoping someone would break it, but I think we need to break it ourselves. You will ruin the person that breaks it. Listen, you're gonna have to come down to the basement, thank us or something, because we're gonna do it. You gotta get it to 69,420 USD.
There you go.
I mean, that's what we're talking about.
That's
'Cause
acceptable.
Then we could build them a lot of PCs, and that would mean a lot of veterans with new PCs.
A lot of happy peeps.
Oh, there we. Thank you, thank you so much.
Someone broke it?
Forzad, is that correct? Thank you so much for donating $1.01.
The hero we need.
Yes, thank you so much.
Now we have to work to the other 420,000.
Yeah, so now we have raised 421.70 cents for MVG. Heck yeah, thank you so much. Azide, okay, that tracks. That makes sense. That's Is this one of those Peltier Corsair coolers? Aren't those the coolers that like use Oh, I should I'm blanking on all the right words here, but I mean it uses the Peltier effect, but it's like electricity to a voltage difference to cause heating and cooling. But no, this is just a H150i Elite LCD. So it's literally just a regular Corsair H150i, but it already has the pump cap replaced with an LCD screen.
Comes off. Magnets.
Check the list. So Deepcool isn't very impressive, but it is that they are gonna fail or just supply more voltage, which is very serious as your budget. It's not that high to afford a Seasonic 850. Well, yeah, I can understand like budget constraints being like really tight.
Yeah, we got this guy too.
But we always really urge people, please do not cheap out on the power supply. That is maybe like the most important component of your computer, because if you're a little bit scared to spend on the power supply and then you get a bad one that fries your system or something, then you're paying a lot more in fixing or repairing your fried system than if you just spend a little bit more on the power supply. That's not to say that, like, I'm not saying that that power supply will, but just giving that as an example of like why we really recommend people not be afraid to invest in the power supply a little bit. And you don't necessarily have to get a Seasonic one, right? Like Seasonic is known for good power supplies, but there are other power supplies out there that are also pretty good. That might be a bit cheaper.
Intermax, especially like the higher end ones, like the 12 and the 1000 watts, are pretty affordable compared to other ones, and they're on that tier list too.
How much do those colored PSU cables go for? Just to be clear, are we talking about
RGB or
colored cable extensions, or like something like Lee and Lee trimmers where it's like RGB? I'll pull both of those. I'll pull examples of both of those up. Yeah, the extensions, no RGB. Okay, gotcha.
Color extensions are usually like $30 maybe.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, like in the past life, and probably if we ordered some now, what we might use is like the Asia Horse colored cable extensions. So you can kind of like shop around and see what those are like.
Well, eat my zip ties last night. Oh, you're there.
Oh yeah, he likes them on the floor.
We had Wells come over for a special build. You guys will see it later.
Yeah, honestly, I think if anyone wants to like customize their power supply cables, I would highly recommend like colored cable extensions, something. Or if you really don't mind spending some money, which I know Coggle, you're on a budget, but just like in general, if someone wants to get real fancy, they can do like cable mod or something like that. Get replacement cables that are sleeved.
Comes with two 12-volt high power. Oh, one's a direct 12 volt, and then one's a. Okay, that makes more sense. Why does it have two?
So that one actually does have like a on the power supply an actual 12-volt packet. Mess around in PC Building Sim again and wasn't sure the price. Yeah, no problem. I mean, yeah, the prices are like really weird, understandably because it's a video game and they want to tailor it so that you have like a good experience. But prices in PC Building Sim. One more thing is the 13700K runs really hot. What color do you suggest for it?
It'll get by on a 240. 240 cools it pretty well. Like gaming and stuff is fine. If you're doing like heavy workloads, maybe you go for a 360.
I would say like if you're one of our customers and you ask us that, we'd probably say go with the V-True V360.
They work fine on 240s like stuff.
But like if you, I mean like maybe like something like a 280 or something might also be good, or yeah. You bought all the recommended stuff on the website, didn't customize. Why do you like the components you recommended in this build? Yeah, so actually, we were talking a little bit about like kind of the motivation of why we started doing the like pre-configured builds and stuff like that. Besides there just being demand for it, but Patrick can kind of talk more about this because he's the one that designed it. But I would say, like, just from looking at the parts, this is kind of like our Wyvern model, but kind of not taken to the utmost extreme, but really focused more towards like high performance users.
Yeah, content creation and video editing, whatnot, because you need a lot of storage. Yeah, giving people like an idea of what you need, I guess. What the pre-configures are supposed to be.
Two questions. Are any of the RTX 4070, 4080, 4090s compatible with mini towers? And if you were sent a case, would you do the build? E.g., if there were a specific case you wanted, but then you wanted us to build the rest, could that work? We don't really like to accept like if a customer has bought something and they send it in to us, because we worry about like liability issues, like, you know, like theoretically, I'm not saying you would do this, but like the fear would be that someone sends us a 4090 or something, for example, and then we get it and it's not working or something, and then say, oh, you guys broke my 4090,
Yeah.
Now pay me for my 4090 that you guys broke.
It worked before I sent it.
But we do custom builds. So please, if you're interested in something that you can't get on our website, fill out our contact form, and we'd be more than happy. We're not gonna do it again. Let me be clear about that. We're not gonna do it again. But in the past, we have sourced a case that can only be bought in South Korea.
Yeah,
Um,
only.
And we luckily had a contact in South Korea that you know, we kind of contracted some work for them to help us, and we got a case from South Korea.
So scary.
So yeah, we're not gonna do that again, but that's just an example of like, if you want to do something custom, we're more than happy to like try and work with you on it. Which case, so we can immediately fall in love with it. It was the Ari edition League of Legends 011, like Lian Li 011 dynamic.
Yeah.
If you go to our featured clips, it is Foe the Fox, or did they change their Twitch name by then?
It was AHRI. 011 Ari build.
What's the command? Oh, there probably is a command for it, isn't it?
Pretty sure there is because we shut it off.
Yeah. Yes, it is Foe the Fox. Faux the Fox. But I think I didn't answer the other part of that question. Are there 4070, 4080, 4090s compatible with mini towers? I'm assuming when you say mini tower, you mean like small form factor. It heavily depends on what form factor case you're, what small form factor case you're talking about. It depends on what model you want, because 4070 is going to be much more likely, right? Like we can probably get like a, if worst case scenario, we could, I think they make duals, Asus like duals in the 4070.
I mean, the 4070s in general are just thin.
Yeah, so like 4070 would be much more doable. 4090 would probably be impossible. Well, maybe not impossible, but very difficult.
Very few select case.
We'd have to really rub our brain cells together for that one.
Sure, Sev can point us toward some ITX that fits a 4090.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't bought anything, found a case you like on Newegg though? Yeah, so absolutely, we could like source that for you, and we could do a custom build for you.
Yeah, we listen to all requests, and if we can reliably source it, we'll do it.
Yeah. As a Cube Mini 805. I'm curious, because I know that we were.
As long as it's not the pyramid.
Yeah.
Not the pyramid. We won't do the pyramid. TSD.
You know, it's actually funny because we were literally looking at this like a while ago. We're looking through Az's stuff because they make crazy stuff. Oh wait, oh no, don't listen. Cover your ears. What is happening? Where's that coming from?
Watching.
Is that from? Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Azza. Stop it, you freaking guys. Okay, well, hopefully we don't get copyright troubles or something from that.
I think it's free advertising. I think they're okay.
Okay. Well, anyways, okay, next time will challenge us to get a case from North Korea.
Nope.
No, that'll be a challenge. Nope. There was enough jokes about that whenever we did that. Wait, let me throw you over.
Pretty sure that would have to be a smuggle deal because I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to trade with.
Yeah.
Unless you can run the Kessel run, and no, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Sorry.
What's your guys' opinion on Asus dual cards? Never used them, never seen reviews on them, but I love that there is a line of cards that's focused on like smaller form factor. It'll be a work gaming machine and likely be pushing an Odyssey 49 or 57 inch, but you like the smaller cases for your workspace. Yeah, I mean, out of curiosity, how open would you be to like us recommending like a case? It seems like you like the idea of the really crazy out there looking cases, which is perfectly fine. Those are fun to do.
No pyramids.
There's nothing so big that we have to can't ship it.
Ship it on a. If we have to ship it on a pallet, it's probably gonna be a nope.
Yeah. How's the holiday weekend for y'all? Kind of crazy. Very busy.
Mine was good.
Yeah, it was good, but I was a bit more busy than expected.
More busy?
Will you guys do the tank? We were going to. You're looking at the pyramid too, but like the cube more? Oh man.
Oh no.
Quasi said I'm gonna order a pyramid.
Nope.
Saw the pyramid the other day, looked like something you'd stab yourself on.
Just not, the cooling is just not great either.
Gonna go update your computer now, get back to work. Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for stopping by. YouTube is working better for you. Can we see this? See that comment? We can. Yeah. So for those that don't know, we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube now that Twitch has changed their rules. And although you guys can't, I mean, we don't show Twitch chat on stream anyways.
Not allowed yet.
I mean, even if we could do it, I don't think we would do it. There's not enough screen real estate. But so whenever I like read off, I try and do my best to like read off chat messages as they come in, as I'm responding to them. But yes, this is order 1273. They can ship a 7000D. You are right. We can ship a 7000D.
Not with ease, but yes, we can do it.
Doesn't make us happy, but we can do it. Can the pyramid case be turned upside down? I do not think so.
Ryan has a sad face all day when he has to pack that thing.
Yeah.
Little tears. Bottom.
Is that supposed to say you can ship anything with some masking tape and creativity? No.
Nope. It doesn't say that.
If you wanna deal with the repercussions of build anything you want with some masking tape and creativity, okay. Nice, is your order? Psyched, heck yeah. Thanks for showing up and hanging out.
Oh wait, this is your order? What the other guy was order?
Well, they did say YouTube is working better, so maybe they were in Twitch chat, but then moved over to YouTube because it's working better.
Okay.
Wife said the box was comically big. I mean, I sent you a picture of it because it was just ridiculous. What's worth, pyramid or? Listen, I don't think that they make cases.
I mean, they probably do, right? Probably have their own, like, internally. Oh,
Maybe? I don't.
no say. No say.
Yep, exactly. You start on Twitch, but moved over to YouTube when you saw that you could. Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna show off the card again, but you've already seen it.
I'll get to see it once it gets installed as well.
Big monster. Oh, cops are coming for this build.
Some question on cable extensions. You see kits of varying size. How would you know what cables you'd actually use to maybe save some money on a larger cable kit? What do you mean by larger cable kit? Like buying a size too big type of thing, or do you mean like doing like cable mod where it's like completely replacing the cables? $30 kit versus $60 kit, same manufacturer. Okay, so if you're sad you missed building the motherboard, but can watch it on the replay. Absolutely, yeah.
I'm trying to go slow.
12/12. So here's my recommendation when it comes to cable extension, like the colored cable extensions. Figure out what length you need, roughly, for like, honestly, just the GPU cable. Figure out what length you need going from like the GPU to wherever it goes into the back of the case, and just get that length, because you want the cables as short as possible, because you're gonna need to hide. They're cable extensions, right? So you're still gonna have the entire full length of the original cable, but now you're adding on to it. And you only want to see the colored cable extension part. So that's the biggest issue with colored cable extensions, is it typically makes like cable management a little bit more like harder in the back. And like with the O11 specifically, like you're just gonna have to bunch up the cables and hope for the best, and it leaves like this like really thick bundle of just like extra length cable. You guess you'd need the case in hand for that? Well, I mean, maybe, but honestly, you can probably guesstimate. No worries, you're loving it, and we're killing it. Thank you so much.
The noise is just my torque limiter, so I'm not tightening.
So you'd be better off with cable replacements? Maybe. I mean, they're cable replacements, I think, are going to be a lot more expensive than cable extensions. Cable extensions more flexible than regular PSU cables. It depends on what PSU cable you're talking about.
I've definitely had a lot of aftermarket like extensions really stiff.
That too. It does also extension. But like
I don't like being bent.
I don't like the like ribbon or like the flat cable that like Inter likes to use. In that sense, the colored cable extensions are usually like each cable is received individually. So in that sense, it's a lot more flexible just because you can actually manipulate it a lot better. Just looking in the sim, the big motherboard cable and the graphics card cables are the only ones that seem to add to the aesthetic of the case. Well, yeah, here's where like PC building sim is not great, is because the Asia horse ones that I mentioned earlier, we would usually have the like 3-pack or like the you can use them on the CPU, the motherboard, and GPU. You use Seasonic PSU and the cables are like toothpicks. What's a super flexible extension cable for 1000 watt PSU?
Asia Horde.
Yeah. So like cable extensions, they don't do really anything. They literally are just like, you take your cables that you already have, you plug it into one end, and you plug the other end into the connection on the motherboard or graphics card, whatever. So as long as like the cable quality is not abysmal, it won't like affect anything at all. You don't have to worry about like wattage or anything like that. You know? Replacement cables also need to be matched to your exact PSU. Yeah, that's why like with cable mod, whenever you like order through them, you need to give very like specific details so that they can get you the right cables. All the flashing lights that are inside the computer, 2 questions. Do they affect the computer performance negatively at all? Can they be turned off? The lights don't affect performance pretty much at all. I guess maybe you could argue that the RGB software might, but no, it's negligible. It doesn't, you're not going to notice a difference. Can they be turned off? Yes, they can be turned off. You can customize them however you want. Extensions are just color sections. Replacements are a lot more expensive. You're looking them up now? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They're super pretty and nice when you need to flex to a date or your friends, but most of the time you don't need them. You just want a really great computer that we've built. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, so you're gonna have an MSI motherboard. Yeah, honestly, you may even want to like, I'm not sure how great the support MSI has for this, but like some RGB software, you can like create profiles and stuff like that. So you could make like a oh, this is really cool flashy light profile, and then you can make a like turned up like off profile. Like I want to turn all the lights off. How do you turn them off? In the hardware or software? In the software. So as part of like our process of getting the computer ready for you, we install Alexa, turn on the Riz lights. Yeah. Play the Rizzler theme song. As part of our process of getting it ready for you, we install what we consider to be essential software. So, and part of that is like the RGB software. The software will already be on. Something we may want to consider is like instructions on what software to use, because sometimes it can get confusing. But oh no, so yeah, actually this will be Corsair. This won't be MSI, or it'll be mostly Corsair at least. So and yeah, Corsair definitely has profiles and stuff.
Yeah, like the RAM and the board will be SI.
Is Norton 360 Essential Software Kappa? Listen, I know you're joking because of the Kappa, but no, get out of here. Get out.
Actually, you can install the IQ plugin for MSI, and then everything will be through all the RAM through IQ.
Do you guys disable telemetry / debloat Windows if requested? We've never actually had someone request that. We probably would. I think what they mean, Disarray, is like Windows will like it won't necessarily install. So like if I go on I have we have a computer that I was finalizing. Like if I go on like the Windows
I'm blocking this vent because pump in.
If I like open up the like Windows menu, I can see solitaire and casual games, WhatsApp, Kindle, LinkedIn, and I don't think that those are actually installed on the system, but if you click on them, they will install. We don't, like, if we spend the time to do that for every computer, that would greatly, like, increase, like, our time. So unfortunately, we hate it. Trust us, we absolutely hate it, but disable Cortana, Windows Office, Store, Candy, Gamba app, etc. So, I mean, we do, like, when setting up Windows, we don't consent to any of that stuff.
Yeah, like, that's up to the user. Like,
yeah.
when we install Google Chrome browser, we still leave everything on there. So we give you both the options. You can delete the other one if you want.
Yeah, so... yeah, kind of our philosophy is like, we're going to try our best to minimize all that stuff.
Make it easy for you.
But ultimately, whenever you get it, it's up to you to customize and stuff like that. But yeah, if you wanted us to try and like be more thorough about like getting rid of some of that stuff, we could try that on special request.
Stuff's pretty easy to turn, or you have to turn off like when you get it, I guess.
Like it'd take a couple more minutes, but we could like
obviously when we install Windows, we do the, you know, do not collect personal information stuff, that kind of stuff, but.
And like, so the Windows Store, that updates some actual useful stuff. And we update everything in the Windows Store just so that whenever the customer gets a system, they're not bombarded with like downloading a bunch of updates and stuff. But yeah, absolutely, we could like go through there and try and uninstall everything that we could.
What if I want my personal information collected?
Well, then you can turn it on. Trust us, Windows is going to get you to try and turn it back on.
They'll ask you more than once.
It's annoying as hell because they won't take no for an answer for fucking OneDrive.
But it's anonymous usage statistics, like.
No, OneDrive, like, why? I want my files to be on my computer.
Oh,
why can't my files just live on my computer?
I completely kill OneDrive. Like, that's the first thing I do. Completely kill it. Prevent it from starting, all kinds of stuff.
At that point, just install Linux. Honestly, yeah, kind of sounds like it. But I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna switch to the European version of Windows if they don't bring the same features to all regions.
He'll do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Freaking do it.
You use OneDrive for work to connect to our central file server. Yeah, that's all. Like, okay, I'm not against the idea of like OneDrive being compatible with Windows. Against them like pushing where like they're trying to force you to use OneDrive.
It's almost
and
predatory.
then all your downloads and documents and like all your like default like file category folders are connected to OneDrive. So if some issue happens with OneDrive, you don't have any of your files on your computer. Like if you can't, it's just it's so dumb and I hate it.
The Microsoft rep is like, actually, Ryan, that's not true.
Yeah, like I think that like downloads
chilling in chat.
It's like technically that's not true, but it's so dumb.
Ryan doesn't like it. I just don't like stuff popping in my face. I don't like stuff like displaying down near my my quick launch stuff, like, and OneDrive does a lot of that, so I kill it.
Like I've fought tooth and nail to try and like uninstall it from my computer.
It's very useful, I'm sure, like for a lot of companies and stuff. And
Okay, so yeah, and just to like show that I'm not like against the idea of of OneDrive and Windows, like
somebody needs a.
Once I figured out what it was doing, I quickly set it up so that it would only sync one folder on my computer. And so if I wanted something in OneDrive, I would put it in that folder and then it would do what I wanted it to do, but I actually still had my own files like on my computer and how I wanted them.
I shouldn't give anyone the idea because I want to do this, but oh well. Someone should make a meme where it's Ryan, like, you know how the president shakes the hand of like another president when the two countries are kind of like not very good? It needs to be like a meme of like Ryan shaking the hand of like OneDrive. Just kind of showing the good like camaraderie and
we're two leaders of countries with like Cold War like tension.
yeah. What's up, Zev?
Zev, hello.
Absolutely need a meme of that though.
Just got your Bamboo Labs A1 Mini. Thing moves really boogieing along.
Nice.
This print.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that sounds awesome.
Bamboo stuff is cool. I was looking at it. If I had money, but
Print me some PC parts. Yeah, just quickly print off some PC and
like a 4090.
maybe in like 30 years that'll be like the next like revolution is like being able to like 3D print and stuff like that.
Pretty sure that's not good for the market, so it won't happen.
Well, it would be, right? Because then they could pump out.
Well, good for 3D printing market. Not good for the capacitors.
Well, then they would just as to buy like 3D printers because then they about even more capacitors potentially.
Yeah, but then the stock of some senator might go down, and we're just in a world of mess. Yeah, messy world.
I just noticed that the camera got nudged. Can you nudge it downwards? The back camera?
Yeah, I think I saw Wells hit it last night.
I think that's good.
Or?
Yeah, tiny nudge. There we go. That's great.
Hooray.
The next step is your next PC will be built by AI no matter how hard you look to find a real person to build it.
I'm talking about. Build better than these lousy people.
I don't know this right. There's a difference between like filthy rich people and people who are well off, you know? Been 8 years wiring mansions, you see some cool things.
There's differences between people who actively lobby for like clean air and stuff, and then also own yachts that burn 400 gallons like hour. And I love reading that stuff.
You built houses for the 0.5%? Dang.
They're climate activists.
Most of them are nice.
Bracket on this case.
I am excited to, or wait, no, we didn't figure out what that cable was, or we didn't get it.
Oh yeah, I didn't check. Delivered yesterday. Eve.
Our attempt at fixing the back camera from glitching is
Non-cheap cable.
yeah, about on the. I wonder if Win Dixie is a cool dude. Interesting. Cam seems fine. No, it's not.
It glitched. If you watch very closely, and now that we've called it out, you'll see it.
Yeah,
But it is very annoying because I have to go back and edit some videos and stuff sometimes.
it's a curse. Once someone points it out to you, you can't unsee it. So we made a big mistake of pointing it out to the screen.
Little glitches in the video feed. Oh boy.
My dad told me I can either drip or drown, and I chose to drown in the drip. Thank you, Quasi. You thought the glitches were just special effects? No, not quite.
It's to give you that old 90s, early 90s feel. Video's all grainy.
Fix his collar. You're welcome. I love it when you just drop something absurd and then just dip. You do mod for a channel where the aesthetic is old 80s 90s tech. Yeah, I love some of the things that Root Dog does. It's very cool.
So many peels.
You're gonna start an analog horror channel?
Yes.
Interesting. I'm honestly a little bit confused by analog horror.
Watch your mouth.
That emote is. At some point I just kind of got used to it, and now I don't know why, but I'm looking a little bit more closer. That emote really is a little bit horrifying.
Hard.
How much does this build cost? Well, if you go look on our website, you can get a price that's more accurate for you. We don't like to, we don't disclose how much customers have paid or anything like that, but
With your tax and shipping.
yeah, usually it's both better to just go look for yourself because it's going to be more accurate to both the current time and you can get your own tax and shipping estimates, stuff like that for where you are.
But yeah, it's a pre-configured Wyvern.
Yeah, so you go to our website and actually, you know what? I'll just go grab the link real quick.
What did you put on top of the computer? Are you
think-
talking about the radiator?
Yeah, I think they're talking about the radiator.
That's part of your cooler, the liquid cooler. Here's the tubes. This is the radiator with the fans, so it's blowing out the top. This is your pump head for it.
Oh, here, I'll.
Cool this beast.
Yeah, just quick refresher on liquid coolers. Yeah, you have liquid inside. It's a closed loop system, so there's no like real maintenance that you need to do besides cleaning the fans and cleaning the computer and stuff. But there's a copper, usually copper plate called the cold plate that transfers the heat from the CPU. Has some micro fins where it increases the surface area. Water flows over that, absorbs some of the heat, goes through the tubes up to the radiator. The radiator greatly increases surface area, so fans blow wind through that. Disperses some of the heat, and then the cooled liquid goes back down to the pump head to repeat that process over again.
Yeah, if you want to look up a specific part, the GPU in this build is like $2,000 right now. It's a 4090, which is kind of nuts. Supposed to be lower. Just how the market works.
Yeah, Skate Shark, that's absolutely up to you if you want to share. We don't mind if customers share, but we're not gonna tell people to respect the customer's privacy. And yeah, it is worth noting that you actually can't order this because 4090s have
Don't exist anymore.
kind of gone out of existence. So that's also another reason why it's good to look at the website, because you can see what the most accurate of what you can get from us.
Thanks, NVIDIA.
Hey, German Destruction Angel. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Heck yeah.
RGB.
So you're sitting on a gold mine? Maybe. I don't know how much, like, you think they used market for, like, you would think that the, water-cooled cards would, be more expensive, but I don't know what the used market is like for that. You have a question, ask away, ask away. We answer questions.
Loves the question.
Medulla oblongata.
Oh, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's rat.
Mama says alligators so hungry because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush to brush them with.
Sunshine is just happy rays of sunshine coming down when you're feeling blue.
Yeah, so Skate Shark did feel comfortable sharing, and they said 5,287. I think I got the most expensive option. Yeah, so this is about damn near as
Up there.
customized you can get with the Wyvern. But yeah, again, this is kind of more for like you really want to be doing some. You use your computer for your work, or you just want like a really tricked out computer. That's also valid.
Good investment.
You were putting RAM in, and when you put them in, your clips broke off of the slots.
Oh no.
What the heck?
That sounds terrible. You definitely see that happening though.
Now you can only have one in. Which clips? The retention clips? Yeah. You recently ordered a PC from us. Are all cords needed to plug and play included? And if you choose Windows 11, is there any setup required on your part?
All of our PCs should be Windows 11 ready.
Yeah, so you should be able to follow the guide. There should have been, whenever you first open up the box, before you whenever you first cut it open, you open it up, and then there's like the flaps are still down. There should be a little like QR code that you can scan that'll take you to the full guide. That should kind of walk you through like setting up your computer and stuff. But to more directly answer your question, yes, everything should be inside your stuff. You should have absolutely everything that you need. We leave the power cord in the power supply box. And if everything should already be set up for you. You should be able to plug in the power, plug in a monitor, plug in a mouse and keyboard, and you should be able to boot the computer right up. If you do have any issues at all, reach out to our contact, and because we only ship out fully working computers, but we do, unfortunately, shipping damage does happen sometimes. It's pretty rare, but you work from home and your laptop can't handle it anymore. Frankly, you can barely get Twitch to work. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be an immense upgrade then.
Quite the upgrade from a laptop.
Yeah, Jed, is it okay if okay. Well, honestly, I would see if your motherboard is still within warranty. And if your motherboard is still within warranty, try and contact the manufacturer for a repair, because I'll be a little bit blunt about this. Either there's two possibilities. Either you did something really wrong, or that motherboard was messed up and should be fixed. That shouldn't have happened.
It might fall under workmanship. It didn't just snap off like that.
Got the PC 3 days ago? What happens when there's shipping damage? What happens when there's shipping damage is you just contact us. We'll talk to you to see if we can resolve it remotely, because there are some times where it'll be like a simple thing where even someone with like not a lot of computer skills usually can be instructed to walk through it. But if it's something where you can't handle it, it needs us to fix it, we'll have you send the computer back to us. We'll fully repair it, and then we'll attempt to ship it back to you again. We've really never really had a case where the computer needed to be shipped back to us. We fix it and we ship out again, and then it's broken again.
Pretty thorough.
But yeah, and then that'll be all at no cost to you, because that's part of our warranty. You're putting in DDR4 on accident. It's DDR5. Yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah. It's still worth a try, though. I would still contact the manufacturer first. If they say, "Hey, you really messed up, we're not gonna fix it," then maybe that's when you start looking at local places.
I mean, they're depending on what board. Also, if those, is it just the tabs that snapped off? Because it'll still work. You just have to make sure it's fully seated.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, you may also be able to get a little bit creative and just make sure that the RAM is securely seated in the slot.
You can usually just look at it from the side and just make sure like both sides are even. That's how you can tell it's pushed down all the way. Yeah, but if another thing, if you broke the RAM, then
yeah, if you messed up the RAM or the slot, that's no bueno.
it happens. I mean, like damaged pins on motherboards and stuff before, just accidentally like dropping it, and
Yeah.
it happens. It's PC building.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's another reason why we exist, right? You know, not.
I remember one time I thought I had the fan completely on the radiator, but it was just off a little bit. I can't remember what cooler it was. AIO. And the screw went into the fin of the radiator and actually caused it to leak. It happens. That was like a one-off thing, but definitely possible.
Have you guys used those thermal sheet things instead of paste for the CPU ever? Talking about like thermal pad. No, we have not. Not, you know, they're definitely interesting and they have their uses, but
Seen good things about them.
it's just
Cryo.
usually. Hey, see it, Quasi.
Quasi.
So usually the coolers either come with pre-applied thermal paste or they come with thermal paste. And unless you're really trying to squeeze every degree, and unless you're, you know, trying to do like intense overclocking, which, you know, we don't offer, and if customer did like some extreme overclocking, that's potentially, I mean, it's probably going to void their warranty if that like causes damage. So there's really not a lot of need for like really crazy expensive thermal paste or thermal pads or anything. We do, I mean, it's definitely really cool and it's really neat, and you know, if someone really wanted it, we would do that for them. But on the whole, there's not a lot of benefit, and it's a lot easier for us to just use what's provided with the cooler. Hey, Quasi gifting 5 subs to the community before I go.
You little monster.
Real quick, Quasi, do you want me to do a NPC stream thing? I said I'd do that if people donated or subbed or anything. If you get a little too spicy with it, I won't do it. I will warn you. Don't worry, you're not confident in your skills to open the case for any reason. I mean, yeah, it's yeah. We don't really like taking computers back just because usually it's like a long process, and we hate for the customer to be like without their computer for that long. Also, you know, just shipping it back and forth is, you know, just as likely to maybe introduce issues, but absolutely, if we need to take something back, we will take it back.
We always make that call.
Yeah. I don't want it to sound like we're going to try and skimp on anyone. Can't seem to do a super chat. Honestly, we are very new to the YouTube thing, so we may not have a lot of stuff set up. I'm not sure if we're actually like affiliate or partner or anything on YouTube. We might need to look into that.
All these fantastic wires coming out of the back.
How many builds do y'all do a week? It really depends. Not that long ago, a couple months ago, we really were struggling. We had really low order volume, and so we were doing like 1 or 2 a week. You know, with the holiday season being a really busy time of year for the industry, and just kind of a little bit of a pickup in sales, you know, we've been doing like 1 or 2 per stream, and then streaming all week. And for us, we stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Eastern. So yeah, that's like anywhere from like 3 to 6 PCs a week recently. Which is crazy when I say that out loud, because I think there was like 1 month where we had like 5 sales in the month.
I mean, there's been weeks where it's like, no build.
Yeah.
That's strictly due to our marketing. Our visibility is very low. It's strictly word of mouth right now.
Of course, we have like our flock program that we really,
Yeah, I mean word of mouth, right? But
yeah.
and then Braythorn like helping out and fantastic.
Oh heck yeah! German Destruction Angel got a gift sub. Pseudo, like I said, if you type in chat some NPC stuff for me to say, I'll do it within reason. Oh, Skate Shepherd 19 donated $50.
Holy moly!
Heck yeah! Thank you so much. Was that to us or to MVG?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, that was to MVG. Heck yeah! Thank you so much for donating to MVG.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, you don't know what NPC chat is, but you're gonna need to head out. Okay, if I remember, I'll tell you about it next time. Yuck, had to go to Twitch for the donation, but Merry Christmas. Heck yeah. No, but that's perfect because we really appreciate your support in ordering the computer. And helping out MVG is always awesome. We really appreciate that as well. Plus, now the curse is thoroughly broken and we are well away from 42069. Damn, wish you had a lazy Susan when you did your build last month. Yeah, a lot of people really enjoy it.
Makes it less painful for sure.
I don't know if I like take it for granted or what. I mean, I definitely think it's neat. But
Probably have only built on these, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's also like, I don't know. Like I just think it's neat. Some people feel like they really love them. Need to add one to your build list.
Who was Susan and why was she so lazy?
Cable management, ain't nobody got time for that? Well, let me tell you, we do.
Yeah. We hate ourselves, so we do it.
As part of our shtick, part of our MO. You buy a computer from us and you get the beautiful cable management without having to do anything yourself.
That up later.
Completely out.
Oh, water.
Oh. You did some at the same time, some as far as you got. That's fair. A lot. I mean, you know, we recognize it. Like for a lot of people, that's a standard. But man, do I hate it whenever it's like just a rat's nest in the front. If you have a rat's nest in the back, at least you know you're probably not never, but very likely to.
RGB
Has been as high as 10 to 12. Is that true? I don't. Have we ever done more than 3 builds in a day?
More than 3 in this company? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we've.
Maybe.
Because I don't think we've ever streamed more than 3 days a week either. So our theoretical maximum is 9 in a week.
Hmm.
You remember last year around Black Friday being nutty? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same this year. Except for
Might get a little slower January and
which 4090 are you using? Well,
funny you
we're
should ask.
glad you asked. It's the Founders 4090. It's the only one that we could find.
The only one left on Earth. Actually.
This order was placed like right at the same time as 4090s got erased from existence. And this was the only one we could find. Very nice. You've never seen a Founders in person? I don't know if I have either. I think this will be my first. I think this will be my first one.
They're a little scarce.
The only one that was left, like not even kidding, yeah.
Last one on Earth. Right. Things.
Sorry if awkward question, but curious. You can let me know if it's inappropriate. You heard about us from our chat with Destiny. Doing better since then.
Really?
That good or bad? That is the last one.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you heard about us from Destiny, because yeah, that was a while ago. I'm honestly not too sure how to answer that. Just like, not that like, I think that's a fine question. I think that's one that we can answer. I mean, a lot has changed since then. I think largely, we're still in a similar situation. We're still really trying to make this sustainable, where this can be our full-time job and have to worry about, you know, ends meet and stuff like that. Kind of in the same situation that we've been in for a really long time. But so I guess in that sense, we're doing kind of the same, but yeah, definitely a lot's changed, and I would say that like we've definitely improved a bit since then.
Yeah, a lot of our like methods and stuff, and
yeah, we've got a little more experience
running a business.
And like doing operations, it kind of like in unusual spaces as opposed to a warehouse. Kind of filled in the blanks on something. Is it good or bad that it's the last one? It's good, because that means that, because otherwise we would have had to message you and ask you if you either wanted to go down in a card with a refund or wait to try and see if we could get you something else, or it's definitely a good thing, because you can't get anything now.
Cards are like, the 4090s are really sought after, but the Founders editions are like rare. Like, they're super sought after.
Yeah. You went with a Supreme Liquid X because 3 slots is just too many. Well, you have the same thinking as as Quasi Magic's. I think that's the card that we used, right, for Quasi's build?
Water Force.
Water Force? Oh, okay. Oh dang, callback. PCs like this one buy a lot of peanut butter, so buy more PCs. Oh boy.
Fan.
Yeah, I thought about buying the computer for a long time, finally pulled the trigger. Got so frustrated with your computer. Don't know why you were so hesitant. No, it's a lot of money, and we recognize that, and we try and be, you know, as responsible, and like, we try and we understand that it's a lot of money to spend, and so we really try and get you bang for your buck as much as we can. So nice. You didn't know if it might be bad because it's being discontinued or something. It's not that it's being discontinued. So like kind of like a TLDR is that
Market.
yeah, there's some like geopolitical stuff where the 4090s weren't going to be able to like be like sold in China or something, and so before that ruling went into place or something like that, they shipped basically all the 4090s to China, and that left all the other markets kind of dry.
Yep.
And then Nvidia, ever since the pandemic, really likes. They've discovered that they can make a lot of money off of scarcity, so they really enjoy when things are kind of scarce. So
Nice fat wallets.
so considering that the 50 series might be coming up in a few months or something like that, they can just kind of have a scarcity on the 40 series, and they may or may not try and come up with some more 40 to give to the market. I don't know. It's a very complex issue that we don't have all the answers to. We just kind of use that stuff.
I read some article where like the U.S. didn't want China to have like these chips because they're so powerful and they can be used in a lot of military applications apparently. But that might be a little right wing.
Yeah, it's not that it's being discontinued. It's just that it's hard to purchase these cards. So they're still going to be supported by warranties and stuff like that. There's no issues there. Feels like 4090s are being phased out too. You're guessing it's to make room for 4080 Super at the top of the stack, unless they go stupid with the 4090 Ti or Super. Yeah, that is true. It's also like with the like 40 series refresh coming up.
All game.
Any tips for first-time PC buyers / users? Man, that's a good question. Having a hard time thinking of a good answer. So it's one of those things where it's really hard because I've been using computers for so long. It's hard to think of like,
What would I do without a computer?
I guess maybe one thing is like, I would really urge you to anything that you normally use like other devices for, just try it out with the computer. See if like, because there's going to be some things where you can't do on the computer that you can do on like, you know, mobile apps that are only on mobile. But like if you're watching like Hulu or something, try watching it on the computer. Maybe like try and like get used to stuff like that, because I don't know, like in my experience, like why I don't want to use a clunky like TV app or something. Like why would I not just like click new tab, click Hulu, and I'm at Hulu? It takes like two clicks.
You suck.
But yeah, like if you do any sort of like games, if you do any like music, art, like definitely, you know, look into like what you can do with your computer with that stuff, because you should, you know, have a really great experience with like a new computer. Intend to use it for gaming? Oh yeah, yeah. Just like try and like, you know, download some of your games and take it for a spin.
Where did I see those yesterday? Oh, I know where I saw them. Full USB split. Very handy with Corsair builds. Actually, a dum-dum because it comes with one. Yep, there it is. Give that for.
Your Harpies run at 1080p. Yeah, Harpy is like our most budget focused, and sometimes people look down on that, but man, we really love those things.
Wrong with a good Harpy.
For a new buyer, set a budget, figure out what all you'll be using it for. Keep in mind the resolution you'll be using it at. Make sure it has dust filters, especially if you have pets. Yeah, okay, yeah, those are some good tips from Coggle. Primarily for WoW? Okay, yeah. You should be able to play WoW pretty easily.
This
Harpy
PC?
1080p.
Oh, okay. This PC is like, oh my god.
No, you should be able to play anything with this PC.
You can play like 6 WoWs on this thing.
I think the biggest one that's the hardest to that people don't really think about and don't really share, hard to maybe get people to think about, the like what resolution you'll be using it at. That really does have a big effect on kind of like optimizing the build for your use case.
Important.
You should run WoW and run a 5,000 person server at the same time.
Probably not wrong.
A lot of players though. Yeah, 5,000 sounds like a lot of players. Shame to say that you have to wait another month or so to get a new monitor. Your 4090 is sleeping on a 60 Hz 1080p display. Hey, you're talking to the right person. I'm not in the same situation, but in a similar situation. You can use 2 monitors, right? as long as you can do that, you don't care as much about resolution. Absolutely, yeah. No, you should be able to run multiple monitors, no problem. Well, the GPU has 4 connections, right? So theoretically, you can run 4. I'm not sure if the GPU has any restrictions on how many monitors it can run. Looking at a few different options, going 1440p at 144 hertz with VR. Yeah, if I got new monitors, I think I'd probably just go for like maybe 1440p, like 120 hertz or something like that, because like I don't want anything too fancy. But I would just want like really good looking monitors at like a halfway resolution, refresh rate. I usually don't do too intense of like. I don't think I'd ever play at a level where me having like 165 hertz versus 120 would mean like difference in a match for me.
Want to win the tournament, don't you?
Same here. You just find 120 and the 144 seem to be the same price, roughly. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the point of getting new monitors, so I haven't really looked into monitors.
Most of the RGB done.
It might be like a little bit silly, but I think I kind of want like an OLED. $240 hertz. It's got the FPS that plants crave.
Yeah. The FPS mutilator. Home stretch.
That's a bit that they should have done. They should have done a bit about like the marketing department coming up with that slogan.
Yes, mutilator.
No, like it's what plants crave.
Oh, yeah.
Like, could you imagine?
Might have to clear it with what's his name? Little guy.
I thought you were gonna say like President Camacho.
Oh, well that too, but Mike Judge. There was Mike Judge first.
You're usually in a dark room, so OLED is pretty much the only option. You're a big fan of gray shadows. Oh, okay.
Yeah, big fan.
The spoiler for our next build, which is just a big fan. Oh yeah, I was gonna. So
Perfect.
the Cube Mini 805.
Poo. Click. Braid plugs. Like it. Okay.
So I'm taking a look real quick at the as a mini cube because I'm kind of curious. Slightly worried about
The click. I got it.
thermals.
And the pyramid wasn't great. Thermals.
Yeah. Because it says it supports a 140 in the front and an 80 millimeter in the back. Not sure. Those might be the only spaces for fans. And there's a tempered glass panel in front of the front panel.
Alright. I don't want to take this founder's card out.
Is the Mini Cube ITX? It is. Oh, I love this.
Oh,
Small but great performance.
small but punch
Small,
packing.
more attractive.
Small but bang for a punch. That's deep. I love that stuff.
The Cube Mini is the little brother of our bigger Cube 802 case.
Ooh, wow, wow, wee, wah. Look at this. Gotta unplug it from its seat, and then the whole building caves in. Ah. Look at that. Juicer.
Goodness.
What he'd think. What they give you with these? My. Oh, yep, of course, the octopus.
Goodness.
Way this way, yeah.
Yeah.
The old 4-pin, 4-connector octopus.
Thankfully, don't need to use.
Which, yeah, we will not be using. Because our power supply is ATX 3.0. Wow, even the whole thing is molded around this. A weird, like, trapezoid.
Is that just a spacer?
Inside of the box is molded so it slots in.
Oh.
And it fits flush.
What the heck?
So crazy.
Well, I don't know. Well, I might. We'll see if that can be shipped.
Maybe we can ask them if they want it. It's a big bulky box, but if you want it, we'll try to ship it.
I'm gonna try and ship it. It'll probably work.
If
Oh, you know what? This one actually has a separate connection for microphone and audio.
I think I'm gonna install the support that came with this case. I think it works on this card. Pretty heavy card. Extra minutes here.
So yeah, one interesting about the mini cube, it does take I thought it looked like it did. It takes an ATX power supply.
Yeah, this little support bar much fits on the standoff.
BKNGWRLD, is that Viking World? Hello, hello, welcome in. As one chunk of card, yeah. Absolutely.
Big old founder.
Was wondering what you can do to get your 7800 XRD to boost to 5 gigahertz instead of only 4.8. Cinebench multi-core. You got anything? Into 5 gigahertz instead of 4.8.
Sure, there's.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I know is that the X3D chips don't boost as high as the others.
Yeah.
Rated stock to boost 5 gigahertz.
5.0.
Here, let me look that up real quick just to confirm. Yeah, max boost clock 5 gigahertz. Max boost is the maximum frequency achievable by a single core, running a single threaded workload. So I mean, if it's like an all-core workload, it probably won't hit 5 gigahertz, or at least it may not like sustain 5 gigahertz. Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna ask too. Is like, not hitting 89 Celsius, not hitting 1.1 volt. Huh. Yeah, I have it pulled up here. 5 gigahertz is single core.
The thing I hate about this, you have to size it. There it goes in. Definitely want to protect this.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to talk about too. Is like, what was the actual score? Talking OC, Sev wakes up. No, I think it's more like Sev could smell ITX in the air, and
Like a summon him with like a conch shell. It's like. "Rrrr."
You've been staring at your printer, which is currently sitting on the other side of the desk. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you post in the builds channel of our Discord. Oh wait, did I not do it? Oh, Dream Elements taking a strike.
Ooh.
Man, I'm pretty. Huh.
It wasn't working for someone yesterday.
Well, I think it stopped working. Eh. Okay, I will manually post it.
That's the right height.
What stopped working? Nothing with your nothing with your order. Stream Elements.
Not you.
Stream Elements on Twitch. And weird and
What burned to the ground?
Also, Restream is saying that only Twitch is connected, but like, I finally Gavin. Hello. Bachman gave in. I say Gavin.
Right.
Yeah, Stream Element. We don't have like any chat bot or anything set up on YouTube right now. I think I wanted it to be I finally Gavin, and I think that's why I said it. I definitely did read I finally gave in. And yeah.
That one on. To plug it in and then do. Oh. I win. Now I can put it on. Eh?
Just discussing Cinebench R23 results.
Oh, we Oh, these fins, man, these are awesome.
Yeah, but NVMe NVMe shouldn't back to your CPU performance pretty much at all.
Top one, I guess. Bye.
I have to get the PC that everyone hates to see, 40, oh boy, 4080 and 7900. Out of curiosity, why the 7900 X3D? Just because? Fair enough.
Why not?
Well, because I want to.
Best. That's a big boy.
You then toss the 7800 X3D in your spare AM5 board and sell the combo. That would be pretty cool. Someone definitely probably go for that.
Up. Thought I'd try.
You got a 6700K you could pair with the 4080. Shouldn't be a bottleneck there. Because I can is part of why I do most of your small PC things. Oh
yeah.
boy. Yeah.
This chunky.
I mean, to be fair, if I could do like stuff like Optimum Tech, I would do it. Because 4.95 gigahertz currently on some cores in R23. Yeah, I mean, that's to actually get like 5 on the dot. I don't think is super common. Like whenever we're benching and stuff, sometimes I'll check the like clock speeds and stuff to make sure everything's running as intended. And like a CPU has like 4.8 or something, it'll be like 4,793 or something. (84°C) package using graphing pad instead of paste. Ooh.
Big card. Big. I took my sweet time on the card. A special end that goes to the power supply. Well, me.
Is there anything on the side?
The identical plugs.
Okay.
Makes sense because it's supposed to be a 1-to-1 cable.
Yeah.
That looks prettier. Find that out. Go with this.
You're about to get parts for a new PC and would love for us to get feedback on it. It's your first self build. Well, that's why we have the Phoenix PC rates your builds thing. You don't have to spend the channel points on it. You can just do it. We just ask that you post it in the Phoenix rates your build forum in our Discord. Do that, and I'll take a look at it, and we can do that.
Big. Love the snaps, but
I haven't really messed around with overclocking myself, but don't people usually slowly raise it? So instead of 1.25 to 1.3, do 1.26, see if that's stable. 1.27, say if that's stable.
overclocking should not be a quick task.
Yeah.
At all. It should take you hours. You need to see stability. A lot of tweaking.
XRD doesn't really respond to PBO. It's voltage limited. Do you build laptops? If not, can you recommend a good laptop or a company that builds good laptops? So yeah, we don't do laptops. Laptops are very, they're their own beast. They're not nearly as modular as desktop stuff. Now I'm not huge on laptops. I don't know a ton about laptops, so I don't know if I could necessarily give you a great recommendation on in-depth recommendation on performance and stuff like that. But I will say that if I get a laptop, I'd probably get a framework laptop, just because I like the idea of a modular laptop and something that I can work on myself, and that may or may not be up your alley. Send it in the builds channel. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to make I'll try and make a post in our just so that we have stuff in the right place, and
Here, this guy goes here. Like a glove.
do that. Okay, and then I'll tag you. And
Y60s are back ordered too. Dang.
ooh,
The Y70s I knew, or I looked at the website, it was back ordered till like end of January.
I'm gonna delete your message just for the sake of kind of keeping things up a little bit. Okay, so MSI MPG Z690 Force. 12600 KF. Asus Dual 3060 Ti, white.
Dual.
Silicon Power 2 terabyte, Gen 4 NVMe. Crucial Pro RAM 32 gigabyte kit. 5600 megatransfers per second. I think that's actually the RAM that I was talking about the other day. Deepcool LS720 SE, 360 millimeter liquid cooler. Thermaltake Smart, 850 watt, 80 plus bronze. Yeah, we would highly recommend go at the very least get 80 plus gold, and also I'll post a link in this discussion thread. Highly check your power supply on this tier list to make sure that you're getting a good power supply. It is the basis for your build, and a good power supply will take you a long way. And it has the potential to save you a bunch of headache. And it's also going to save you a little bit of money over the long term. Higher efficiency means you're going to be spending slightly less on your electric bill for powering your PC. Who doesn't like that? But yeah, I think you have a really solid parts list. You know, we still offer kind of like the KF models on 12th gen, but for 13th gen we've kind of switched over to offering just the K SKUs and not the KF. And I think that even though it sucks spending a little bit more money on something you may never use, getting the K SKU for troubleshooting is a blessing whenever you need it.
Alright, they got a SATA drive. Alright, so I'm gonna add the SATA and then we're done, I think. Go in the back one.
So if you'd like me to, I can put some of the things that I said in this forum for you. And I think we actually had some people posting off stream in the Phoenix Racer builds thing. So actually, I think I might go over that a little bit. I think Old School Gamer was sharing their almost 2 years old build. 5900X Asus X570 ROG Strix E, EVGA 3070 Ti, 32 gigabytes 3200, Elite Capellix, 850 watt PSU, ML120s for the case fans, Samsung 970 Pro, 11 dynamic, Windows 11. RAM speed too slow, built by yours truly. Yeah, I think that's a, I mean, for a 2-year-old build, that's pretty solid. That'd be great. Okay. Make sure the parts fit together in your choice of case. As you found, that can be an eventful puzzle with the parts. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't really notice that. Do you have a do you have a case picked out?
But mounted.
Okay. Edier's PC case reinstall 7 PWM ARGB case fans. EATX mid-tower gaming case with opening tempered glass side panel or mesh computer case. Okay, I'm curious about this case. Edier's case. Oh, okay. They do some of the funky stuff. E590. So you had the C710. 770. What in the heck? Where is this C7?
Alright, be installed.
Oh, this is very similar to a certain company.
One of your SATA data is used, but I'll route the other one to the bay, and all you have to do plug in the extra drive if you add another one.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see any compatibility issues popping up with this, I don't think. Okay. Yeah. No comment, but at the same time, I kind of agree with Seb.
Drive bay. We have a PC.
Oh.
Wiring looks a little crazy. It's a lot of wires in this guy.
I mean, we have a pretty good relationship with Intermax. We like using their power supplies.
Yeah, they have very good quality too.
But
snug.
I would maybe do some investigating into what Sev is talking about.
Intermax AIOs. Oh yeah. I like Max stuff. That's a long history.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Power supplies are great. Make sure everything starts up and then I'll do a turn on.
Okie dokie.
Ew. Cover your eyes, chat. Don't look. I'm not done. Don't look.
Yeah, I don't know. You said you're in the EU. I don't know what's available over there, but there are plenty of other good options too, though.
Oh, of course they're gonna do rainbow for me. Man, this system's quiet.
Wait, I just realized it didn't have the robot noises.
Oh, no.
Am I crazy? Yeah, wait, it doesn't have the robot noises.
Robot?
That all the other Wyverns have? Like, zzz.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, I heard it. This is the pump. Pumps do that, like when they. All right. Well, everything lights up and spins, so we're good. Man, that card just looks so. We put some panels on.
Only got 60mm clearance for rad plus fans. Yeah, I mean a lot of do you not run into issues with the because if I'm not mistaken, the like Fantex T30 is a 30mm fan, whereas like kind of the standard fan height is 25mm. For like the majority of the AIOs, you're gonna have 25mm fans, and then I believe it's either 30 or 25mm for the radiator. So you should be good for most, but that just eliminates things like the Arctic, where it's a much thicker radiator.
Big boys.
T30 V2 is 30mm radiator plus 30mm fan. Oh, okay.
Dang. Ready.
Okay. Yeah, Skate Shark is ready.
Are you ready?
Okay, and let me reload Twitch to try and appease the Twitch gods to give me a good clip.
Fully in the frame?
Pretty much. Looking good to me.
Camera probably needs to go down a little bit. I don't remember my neck being in the spots from the previous one.
Do you want me to? We can try and mess with it real quick.
I just want to make sure the whole PC's in there.
Well, I think we a little bit too blown out. I thought that we had the whole live sign in frame. And that's kind of what I base it off of. It's like the top of the live sign. I don't know.
Right, let's do it.
Okay. I am ready. I'm ready.
This is order 1273 for skate in chat.
Eight Shark.
3,
on YouTube.
2, 1. Boom. Look at that Founders.
How much is it to get it from the U.S. or Canada and have it shipped? Are you talking about us? Because we ship anywhere in the United States, and we do international shipping on a case-by-case basis. Canada should be no issue.
There's your 360 rad up there. Nice little twirl. It looks all fuzzy because there's plastic film protecting the glass, but
Okay, gotcha.
rear. Yellow Corsair tags for RGB and fans and stuff. Yeah.
I like how you can kind of see the RGB if you're at the right angle, looking down for the power supply.
Oh yeah.
And almost got it.
Dang. The number mean? Oh, on the pump head, that's your, I believe that's coolant temp. I think that's default coolant temp. Yep, that's your coolant temp. So, we usually preload our, it's like a Phoenix GIF or whatever on there.
Logo type thing.
A little animated. You can put whatever you want, any kind of animated stuff. You can put Elmo sitting on a toilet wiggling if you want. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean it's a totally reasonable and common thing that people do.
You can just do CPU temp. You can do.
Okay, now here's the real question: that Twitch clip got it.
I had Elmo on mine for a while. Wiggling on the toilet.
And your clip is in chat, Skate Shark.
Yes. We do leave the plastic on the pump head. It's just an easy peel off. There's a tab.
So put a skating shark. Heck yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We do all the RGB and stuff to like our like company stuff, but obviously once it's in your hands, you get to do whatever you want with it.
So this glass has film on both sides to protect it. When you get it, you'll want to take it off. So to do that, you have to take the top panel off, which is 2 thumb screws on the back. Slides off this way. Then the front glass has one little screw here on the top. You undo that, and then you just pry it out this way. You can get your thumb behind it back here, and it just kind of pries out.
Hopefully one of these days we'll just spend like a day or two, spend a while just doing video after video of how to open up every case.
Yeah, I mean, you can rewatch this and just go to this part, and you'll see.
Yeah.
To do it. It's got little tabs in the bottom. It kind of slots in, then just kind of goes this way and snaps in.
Click.
You don't have to take it off. I mean, it's just gonna look a little cloudy.
Yeah, you definitely do want to take it off though.
I would.
It's gonna look so much better.
Definitely
and
would.
It also, it probably won't get that hot, but it has the potential to get kind of hot and get kind of melted on there.
Get that beautiful card.
But you're gonna have to open up the PC no matter what, because we put expanding foam to isolate the GPU so that it can survive shipping. And you're gonna need to take that foam out to turn on the computer.
It's quick. Very easy. See this is the top I was talking about. It's got 2 little thumb screws. Undo those, and then the whole thing just slides back. Pick it up.
Scared to mess with it, but you have faith. You'll be fine.
Slides on, screws in. When you slide this off, don't forget this little screw on top. That's your front glass.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can rewatch this part and it'll help you out.
Process, computers are not as fragile as I feel like the common person kind of thinks.
Unless you're talking about RAM slots. And tabs break off.
What's the Discord link? Give me 1 second.
If you have absolutely like, if you're scared to death of it, just you can email us and we can try to walk you through it.
Or you know, Discord also.
But yeah, this is all you need. Like just 2 thumb screws, 1 single screw up here, glass pries out, picks up. Don't like force anything. Like
Yeah. Oh, dang it. I posted that not in YouTube chat.
oh no.
Because Restream having some issues.
Ryan.
It's okay though.
So this guy, you want this box because it is big and bulky. It's basically just a
No matter what, I'm gonna find a way
giant
to send
cube.
it.
I mean, if they don't want it, but if
Well-
you want it, just tell us. Nom.
So part of the reason we send these boxes is so that if you ever wanted to try and resell, like let's say you upgrade your GPU down the line, and you want to try and sell this one, having the box helps with the resale value. Not to mention that way you get all the stuff that was included with it and yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada.
So worst case scenario, maybe I'll just like open it up and lay it down. Don't stress if you can't send it. Okie dokie. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do my damnedest. I'm gonna try my best.
Stand on the box and try to make it fit in there.
I mean, it may just fit.
Big boy.
It is. Have the box hand delivered by a cherub drawn chart. I mean, that's basically what NVIDIA does. Basically how we received it.
You always ship it separate.
Yeah. It's fine, we'll figure it out. Ooh.
Thank you so much for buying the PC through us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so
Supporting
much. We really, really appreciate the support. And also, again, thank you for donating to NVG charity.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
It comes serenaded by a heavenly chorus and accompanied by God. Don't compromise the security of the package, though. Absolutely, we will not.
No.
Yeah,
We will not sacrifice anything.
trust me. I'm just gonna get real creative. Is the thing.
Gonna get real medieval on it.
Okay, well, over on Twitch,
See that card? Big old fan on top.
we are gonna be rating. You know, I think you're right. I think it should go. We'll mess with it after stream. Yeah. We will be back Friday.
Yep, two builds.
Yeah. real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. We're gonna raid official Fat Jesus, one of our flock members. Let's go say hi, share some love. Um, oh, in Viking World, I did see that you did. You want us to like rate your build. If you come back Friday, we'll do that. I'm sorry that I kind of skipped over that. Um, I might, I might after we end stream take a look and throw in a comment or two. But we can, if I remember or you remind me, we'll talk about it on stream too. But yeah, we'll be back Friday, noon Eastern, same time as always. And yeah, let's go give official Fat Jesus some love. Okay. Bye, everybody.
See you Friday.
Bye bye.
Peace. What's up, guys? Working hard or hardly working? What's up, OFJ? I mean, I'm doing as good as I can. I'm about to get divorced from my wife for 15 years, so that's not great, but I'm here. Still on that stream grind, man. Wishing like hell I had the money to buy a PC from you guys, because this thing is like on its last fucking leg. How you guys doing though? Sorry to hear that. Sucks to have to go through. And it's the second time I've gone through it with the same woman, so it doesn't suck as bad this time. If that makes any fucking sense. Oh, by the way, I noticed that my affiliate code doesn't work anymore. Who do I talk to about that? I looked the other day and it didn't. Let me see. Oh, never mind. I guess I just typed it wrong or something. Okay, it does still work. All right, never mind. But yeah, everybody go check out Phoenix PCs. They're a custom PC building company. I won't mention who they used to be associated with because I don't think they want to be associated with that person anymore. Um, but these guys actually know what the fuck they're doing, and they will build you a PC for as low as $900 fucking dollars. That's pretty damn good right there, and it's a decent PC. Core i5, 1660 Super, or is it 2060 Super? Can't remember. But you can customize all the options. They'll work with you, and their wait time isn't, you know, crazy. So click that link um, and enter my code OFJ at checkout, I think. Yeah, OFJ at checkout. PCs as low as $879. They're fucking amazing. I love these guys. You can message either Cool Round or Works on Discord, but we'll look into it for you. Like I said, I figured it out. I guess I just typed it wrong the other day. I want some donuts. Donuts do sound fucking bomb right now. Anyway. Phoenix, thank you guys for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are playing a game called Deliver Us Mars. Pretty cool game. Okay, so that opened that door. So where's four? There's 4 and 5. Okay, we're good. Four.
Cool.
6. Hey, move out of the way, you little shit. Oh, there's one more. How the hell am I supposed to do that one? There's no more connectors. I don't think. Hold on. I think there was an airlock or something that opened up back here. Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Huh. We're gonna have to do some finagling with this one, I guess. Couldn't be just as easy as connecting all the dots. Yeah, we gotta get one of them. Damn it. Hold on, let me have a look. This one points at, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's point one of them at 4, possibly. So hard moving around in space, or in zero gravity, rather.
Thanks.
And we can use this one to grab that last one, I think.
All right.
The wrong one? That can't be the wrong one. Am I missing one somewhere? No? What the hell? Okay. Let me... Well, this would be so much better if it wasn't in fucking zero gravity.